Welcome to the moment at hand. What I will speak about right now is going to be the numerological diameter of the moon. And I'm not talking about 2160, I'm talking about the kilometers, okay, of 3476, okay, 3476. So I'm only going to work on 3 and 4 and 7 and 6. And inside of 6 we have 8, 9, and 1. 8, 9, 17 equals 18. Inside of 7, we have 19, 21. Because there is a 10, let's plus and minus 6 for communication. Okay? Inside the loop, we now have 27, when a big red sun, and 15 out of Mars. One ends at 9, one ends at 3, says the sky. It is the route that goes over Hoover Dam. The new Sigma card. Signal testing station below Hoover Dam, and every time she runs, the power goes up. The more we gamble, the more the numbers go in, and the next step is a hockey team out in Nevada. Why do I say this? I talk from numbers only. I know nothing. I only know what I read in the numbers because the numbers are telling me exactly what you taught me. The alphabet, and A, B, C, and where everything fits. So inside the numerological value is the high sky of the spirit. 91 says spirit. Remember, spirit is now alcohol. If you want to break the connection, drink it. If you want to reconnect and get a little bit spooky, let's get in that THC. We all have to understand that when one comes next to a line, it can also be mistaken with the plus sign, okay, as that is, it is a minus H at the same time. We have the total of 18 when we have 6 times, 2 times, 3 times, 4, which is the vibration. But like I said, let's work with only 3 and 4 right now. We've got 18, 21, 24. 9, 3, 6. When you work in the 4 area, you would get 6, 1, 5. It always confuses me. It's the half-life. It is exactly the half-life. Keep watching as it pops up. Here's your 1 and 5 that comes out of this area over here. This is the movement of the clock. 3.75 is the movement of the G&E clock of electric company that resides in the moon that gives us the power of 28, which is Neptune and Venus, the cycle. That ridge that keeps spinning, that's what I'm trying to figure out if that's how it works. 18, 21. 21 is the cube. This is the resident angel, okay? Or let's say the angle of heaven. Here is 6, 2, and 4, 9 lives of the cat communication through the moons. Cat, moon, and connected all to one place, Pluto. 5, 1, and 6. Connection to 12, which is 3, which is the revelation of one spirit of Venus. The one spirit of Venus. To the 4 power of Mars, 30 days, 28 days and 30 days, to the power of Venus and Neptune, 30 days in creation of all, and 7, 3, 1, 3, the gateway of Uranus. We put 3476 together, 3476 together, 6 becomes 18. Is that what I said I'm going to work with? No, I said I'm going to work with 7 and 8. Is that right? But I started on 6. Maybe I shouldn't have. Okay, we went 6734 instead. That's right. That's the moon. So on 6, 6 would be this one over here. 18 and 42, 60, and 24, 24, 42, 53 electric company connecting to 77. Remember, where I want to connect everything to 7. I want to connect everything to 4. I want to connect everything to 1 or 10. Since 1 is not first, but 1 is second after 5, which was explained to me when you came to Canada, because the penny has no value. So unless you're at 3 pennies, we'll make it 5 pennies. So once you get the 3, right, that third penny will make your penny, okay, be worth almost 1 3/4 times its value, because now when they charge you 3 cents, it's now 5. When they charge you 4, it's now 5. When they charge you 6, it's down to 5. And they charge you 7, it's down to 5. So the value of reduction and raising of the cent, telling me that you can't pay with 2 cents anymore. So the smallest denominator for passage is the nickel. Otherwise, it's free. But when you get to 0, 0 is now 10. But there is no charge for something you take under 2 cents, they may as well give it away, because at 3 cents, they bump it all up to a nickel. So if they don't want to give anything away and it's only worth a penny, they're going to have to ask you 5 times the amount, because the smallest denominator is the nickel. So they make 4 cents on you and you make no sense at all. So we have 6, 7, and 8 inside the cards right now. 6, 7, and 8, okay, are all the same card. This holds 1 moon, this holds 2. 6 is the partial, okay, that holds none because it is the center of the 9 card, where it brings all worlds together. The in-between of these two, which is none in this 6 section, is because it is the 9 that rides it. 6, 7, and 8, 4, 3, 2 vibration equals to 10, 10, 10. 9, all 2, 3, 4, and 7, all equal to 7, all equal to 6, all equal to 8. But only in 7 brings you back to the 7th gate. So you need all 2, 3, and 4. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You need 16 to bring you back to the 7th gate. 15 will not. It'll be 1 before. And 17 will not. That will be your queen entry. 1 moon and 2 moons, as I wrote. The 6 is now 8, 9, and 1. The 7 is now birth, the connecting time, and Venus. The 8 is now the 9 birth, the 1 spirit of heaven, connected to Venus in creation. That is your 8. Do you want to see one of the symbols? Does anybody know what a snail looks like? This symbol over here, that when you draw the separation of the percentage, PC and T, 73, the big red sun, 32, the BC world, the big red sun. The 2 E worlds, because when I draw a line straight in here or a line straight in here, it'll create G's. Here we begin it all with an E. I put the front bend of 1 of what you don't see of the underneath, of the Fibonacci style alley key in the movie 100. You have a snail on this end, a snail on that end, and you have all this dust blowing in the back. We have the singular line that goes around and connects to this side. And then it crisscrosses back over. But the second line, because of the second line, once you outline it, okay, it now has an area to pass. Instead of online, you're offline. And offline, there's an opening. Online, there's no opening. It's only in rotation of your 2 snails. Creativity, the reconstruction of creation. Yes, I will be working on tridentine. I will study it. I will look at it. Remember, nothing starts. 12 is not 12. 12 becomes 3. 11 becomes 2. 10 becomes 1. And communication of the spirit. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. What is the reason for that? This one was 21. Here's your 21, and that's your creation. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 1 is 4. 3 plus 2 is 5. Now I would have to go 4 plus 1 and 3, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to stop it where it is. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is what works together. Since 4 is in 5 and 3 shows the divisions, okay, of creation, 3 is now in 6, 3 is now in 7, 3 is now in 8. 8 becomes, 3 and 8, 6 and 7, if I'm playing Baccarat, okay, 7 turns you into 0 in Baccarat. 6 turns you into birth, 8 turns you into Venus. 8-0 communication through Venus is that scenario. So I want to get back to the last page. Here is what your moons do. 63, 3, 63, and we're going to use 63, and we're going to use, the 2, 3, 4, this is 6, 7, and 8, 6, 7, and 8, and 6, 7, 8. 2 times 6, 3 times 6, 4 times 6, 3 times 7, 2 times 7, 3 times 7, 4 times 7. Where am I? I think I must have made a mistake, no? 2 times, okay, 2 times 8, 3 times 8, 4 times 8. This is where I get these numbers from. Okay, when I go 4 times 8, 32. Okay, if I want to take the averages of them all, I'll take one section. This will be 6, 7, and 8. Just bring it into this group over here. Just bring it into this group here or this group here. This is all of 6, 7, and 8 together. So 6, 7, and 8 together will give me 42 in the multiple sign, and 6, 48, giving me the sun of Pluto. When you come into the 7 world over here, you want to bring it all to the 7 world. Okay, the 7 world is right over here. Okay, you want to bring it from creation to 7 world. You have 21 over here. When you add the 7 world over here, okay, 21. 7 plus 2, 9. 7 plus 3, 10. 7 plus 4, 11. 1 and 1 is 2. The multiple of that 7 times 3 is 21. The addition of all sections, okay, is 9, 10, but the addition here is 10, which equals to 21 and 10, 31. 7 times 3, 7 plus 3, equaling to the cube of time. 1 and 2 is 3. This becomes 1. 0 equals 6. This becomes 7 and 3, and that is the big red sun. I know it's confusing. I get confused myself. Left is 12. Remember creation. 66 on the cube is what it is. Let's bar the 6. It's 30 to 1 is 6, 6, 6, but all the triples are 30 to 1. Let's bar the 6. Let's take their money on aces, right? Let's take their money on aces. Ace 11. The right is 18. The left is 12. 2/3. 3 of 3. 2 of 3. 6 times 2. 9 times 2. 69 rotation. Let's not talk about electric company. 5 times 3. 4 times 3. 5 times 3. Electric company through the sun. 6 times 3. In creation of man. Right side, left side. Remember, the left side, if you're driving in Canada and the United States, and I have to work from where I live, if you're going left, you got to go whoosh, and then that way, right? Whoosh, and then that way. If you're turning right, you stop at the stop sign and you turn. The other one, you have to drive straight and then turn. The stop sign, you're turning to the right. And I want to bring this up one more time because it's still confusing to understand. I'm still not sure where I want to bring this. We just know that 8 plus 2, 3, and 4. So 8 plus the 2 is 10. 8 times the 2 is the 16, makes 26. That is the queen. 8 plus 3 is 11, 1 and 1 is 2. 8 times 3 is 24, and 2 is 26. It now becomes the dog queen. Minus 22, it becomes V for life. Vendetta, maybe. Été. It was the summer. French terminology. The fourth area is 32, becomes 29 to birth, 35 electric company as we spoke through Mars. Electric company, Earth, and Jupiter. Mars, Pluto, runner of the birth. 6, and the last area here, 6 that goes with 4, becomes 1. 6 that goes with 4 becomes 24, becomes 23 creation, 25 creation of Earth's heart. 1/4 of all. 25 and 15, 15, 25, 51, 52. 51 is 102, and that is your Mayan matrix connection. 102 becomes 162, which is now the spirit in the queen, becomes 216, which is 9 days of 24 hours, and you can never have more than 5 at a time, and that's why they put 5 in the week, and it's 3 days, and it's 1 day, and excuse me, it's 2 days, 1 day, and 2 days, and then again, I think the link is 2 days to the weekend, and that link that gives you 2 days to the weekend, and the Thursday and the Friday, not counting that the 3 days is of the Wednesday that connects the two, on both sides. They overlap, right? They overlap, but you can't see it in this design, but you can see it in other designs. I think we've gone far enough with the explanation of how the numbers come inside the moon and the deck of cards and the vibration. There's other numbers too. This here is 101 away from the 7th gate. Binary code, how does the binary code, what is this value in binary code? Is it 1, 2, 4? So it's 1 and 4. 1, 2, 4. So I got 4 and 1. Is that 4 and 1 is 5, right? Anyways, I don't want to get too deep into that because next what I'm going to be doing is opposite. Words that are opposite, and there's going to be a specific numerological difference in addition or multiplication or subtraction in the opposites of words and how they are going to meet the ABC standard. And remember, everything is ABC or it's the federation, because ABC to the clock, okay, or to the 7th gate, ABC to the 7th gate can never be more away from 1. C equals to what? ABC, let's do 1, 2, 3 will equal 6, 5, and 4, and that's every single number on the dice. And 6, 5, and 4, the 4 is opposite to the 10, the 4 is opposite to the 6, and the 4 is opposite to the 10 at the 7th gate in the game called craps. So remember, 4 and 6 equal to that 10 opposite, which is 2 and 2, 4, 3 and 3, 6. But that 6, 3 and 3 is opposite of 44 on the dice cube. But in the game of the 7th gate, the game of craps, 4 and 10, 5 and 9, 6 and 8. This is all about matching up games people play to bring everything and associate everything, to bring everything back to creation, to see where the missing pieces are. We need to find the values to understand where the truth lies. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. Opposites. Thank you for watching.